previously I made a video talking about why I think Dillian White's got a very good chance of beating Fury, and now I'm going to make a video talking about why I think Fury can beat Dillian White. Now, the reason why I think Fury can beat Dillian White is the fact that this is Fury's show. The fact remains that obviously Frank Warren, however he did it, however he got the 41 million, he managed to bid for the show. So the fact is, the show is in Fury's pocket. Fury is the main guy that's been attached to this show. Now, don't get it twisted, Dillian White is still a factor, and he's been known by the British public for a very long time. But the main reason why everyone's coming here is to see Fury, and Fury's going to have the hometown advantage to some extent, because it's not just to do with the fact that the fight's in London. The fight's in London, and obviously Dillian White is from London, so you'd think he'd have the hometown advantage. But the fact remains, the star of the show is Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is the dude that's beaten Deontay Wilder twice and beat Klitschko, and he's the one that this show has been made for. I mean, this is his homecoming. So because of that, he's going to have certain factors that are in his advantage, and that factors that he has that's in his advantage is obviously the crowd is going to be on his side, the judges are going to be on his side, the gloves are going to be on his side. Obviously, him being a champ, he's going to have a lot of things that are in his favor, just because of that reason. So with that being said, for that reason, I think he does have a lot of things going in his favor. Okay, on top of that, the fact that Frank Warren paid 41 million to actually win the rights to this fight means that he's going to make sure that his investment will come good. And the reason why he's going to do that is because he's going to make sure that Tyson Fury has everything in his favor to win this fight. I mean, imagine spending 41 million on bidding for a fight, and then your own fighter that you're bidding for, that you're representing, loses. That's an absolute nightmare, and Frank Warren's going to do everything in his power to make sure that doesn't happen. So whether that means he's going to have judges that are more favorable to Tyson Fury, that's going to happen. Another reason why I think Tyson Fury is going to win is because the fact he's being respectful to Dillian White means he respects him, and the fact that he respects him means he's taking him seriously and he's training hard for the fight. I think Tyson Fury doesn't perform at his best when he's in a position where he doesn't respect the fighter. If he respects a fighter, then he's gonna train really hard for the fight. If he doesn't respect him, then he's not going to take it seriously, and he's going to have a questionable performance like he did against the likes of Otto Wallin and other fighters like that. So the fact that he takes him seriously says that he believes that he's in there against a live dog. He's in there against a fighter that could give him a good fight. So he's going to take it seriously, and he's going to take Dillian White seriously, because he's been in the ring against him before. He sparred against him before. He's been in there with him, and because of that reason, I think he knows that he's in there against the live underdog that's going to come to bring it. Dillian White's been waiting for this opportunity for a very long time, and I don't think Tyson Fury is going to be foolish enough to underestimate him and think he's going to just walk through him like he has done previously in the past. To some extent, he knows Dillian White provides certain wrinkles to his game that are more sophisticated than Deontay Wilder is. So he's going to take him seriously. Another reason is because he knows that he's got an opportunity to fight for all the belts when he fights Usyk, and he's not gonna mess that up by losing to Dillian White. So he's gonna take this seriously, and so yeah, because of them reasons, I think he's got a lot of things going for him, and plus he's got the momentum on his side. He's undefeated. He's beaten the most ferocious puncher in the heavyweight division in Deontay Wilder. He beat Klitschko. He won every single belt that you could win in the heavyweight division, and on top of that, he's riding a high of invincibility. A lot of people think he's the best heavyweight in the world. He thinks it in his own mind, and on top of that, he believes that Dillian White isn't on his level. So with that being said, I think there's a very good chance that he could upset the odds and beat him. But obviously, like I said in the previous video, I think Dillian White could upset the odds and beat him, but there's also a lot going against him. So I think it's okay that Tyson Fury is the favourite coming into this fight. But that's why upsets in heavyweight boxing happen, because a lot of people think a certain fight is going to win. but then they go in there and something completely different happens. So yeah, with all of that being said, Tyson Fury, there's a reason why Tyson Fury is the favorite. He's coming off a run of wins, impressive wins against Deontay Wilder, against obviously Klitschko, of course, Chisora. He's seen as the man in the heavyweight division now that AJ has lost several times. On top of that, like Dillian White has come off losses against Povetkin and AJ, and let's be real, Tyson Fury at the top of the heavyweight division is the only one that's undefeated. Obviously Deontay Wilder has lost to him, so he's lost his O as well. So there's a reason why Tyson Fury is seen as the man, and it's because he has that run of form that he's been having lately, and winners generally win. So the fact that he's been winning for such a long time, it tells you that he's more than likely going to win this fight, because he's been winning for such a long time. He knows how to keep on winning. So yeah, with my opinion, that's why I think Tyson Fury is the favourite for this fight, and legitimately so in my opinion. He's got a very good chance of beating Dillian White and retaining his WBC title. But tell me what you think below. Who do you think is going to win this? And like and subscribe to the channel. I've got a lot more content coming your way. Peace.